Hello. In this week's Torah portion, Bechukkotai, we see a word that appears only once in the Torah. That word is Komemiyyut. I am the Lord your God who brought you out from the land of the Egyptians to be their slaves no longer, who broke the bars of your yoke and made you walk Komemiyyut. It also appears in the Siddur, in the prayer Ahava Rabbah, recited before the Shema in the Shaharit service. והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו קוממייות לארצנו. May you bring us together from the four corners of the earth, leading us, Komemiyyut, to our land. We find it also in Birkat Hamazon, the grace after meals. הרחמן הוא ישבור עלינו מעל צווארנו, והוא יוליכנו קוממייות לארצנו. The compassionate one, may he break the yoke of oppression from our necks, and guide us Komemiyyut to our lands. What does the word mean? If a word appears only once in the Torah, we cannot be sure of its meaning, because we cannot compare it to other appearances. In Sifra, an ancient halachic midrash from Talmudic days, we learn that Komemiyyut means erect. It is quoted as such by Rashi, who made that interpretation near universal. The 1948 Israeli War of Independence is sometimes referred to as Milhemet Komemiyyut, the war in which we were finally able to walk erect after 2,000 years. It was Ben-Gurion's favorite name for it. One problem with this interpretation is that the Talmud prohibits walking in an upright and haughty manner. Quote, Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi says, it is prohibited for a person to walk even 4 cubits with an upright posture, considered arrogant, because it says in Isaiah, the entire earth is full of God's glory, unquote. Presumably he means that by walking erect, meaning haughtily, one insults the honor of God who is everywhere. On the other hand, elsewhere in the Talmuds, in commenting on the word Komemiyyut specifically, Rabbi Meir said, quote, in the future the Jewish people will be 200 cubits tall, equivalent to 2 times the height, komot, of Adam, the first man, unquote. He sees the word as coming from koma, meaning height, and me'at, akin to hundreds. I personally don't think Rabbi Meir is talking about physical height, but rather about importance, achievement, influence. Also, it's impossible for a man to be 200 cubits tall and present the same characteristics of a man, because the universe is not invariant under a change of scale. That's the physicist talking. For example, consider a cube with sides 1 foot long and weighing 1 pound. The pressure on its base is 1 pound per square foot. If you double its dimensions, so each side is 2 feet, it will weigh 8 pounds for a base of only 4 square feet. The pressure on its base is now 2 pounds per square foot. If you triple its dimensions, it will weigh 27 pounds for a base of only 9 square feet. The pressure on its base is now 3 pounds per square foot. So, if a man could grow in size while retaining the aspect and proportions of a man, he would feel heavier and heavier until he could no longer stand. Small insects have long, spindly legs because they're small. They would crash to the ground if you could increase their dimensions while retaining their proportions. Likewise, large animals such as gorillas, whales, elephants, or dinosaurs have very large ovoid bodies and very small but powerful limbs. So, does Komemiyyut mean erect or tall? They're different. You can be erect but not tall, or tall but not erect. Or does it really mean importance, prominence, influential, highly productive, as we Jews are and will continue to be? As the Talmud says when it cannot resolve an issue, teku, let it stand. Shabbat Shalom.